Hi everyone! So it's week 20 of pregnancy, can't believe that, and I'm in my car again. This isn't going to be a weekly occurrence, hopefully. Maybe I'll be able to actually vlog in the house again, but honestly this is the only place I ever feel like I get any peace. But yeah, it's week 20. I can't believe that it's week 20 already, halfway through pregnancy. The lighting's really bad in here, isn't it? Sunshine. Yeah, and this week has mostly been about surviving a cold, which has been great. I mean, being ill with a toddler is hard enough. Being ill and pregnant with a toddler has been pretty much unbearable, to be honest. It's been really hard this week. I mean, it's so funny. I can take childbirth, childbearing, everything, that's all fine, pinch of salt. As soon as I get a cold, I am such a wimp. I literally just want to go to bed and not wake up until it's all over. And I haven't been able to do that, obviously, because you have to just keep going when you've got a toddler who relies on you and needs you to do everything. So most of the time I've just been grabbing rest where I can and trying everything. I mean, I've been dosing up on paracetamol and drinking loads and loads of fluids and getting like lots of vitamins and eating as well as I can. I mean, that's the other thing. When you're ill, you know, you want to eat healthy and you want to eat all the vegetables and all the goodness, and I just find it really hard to get up and stand and cook things when all you want to do is sleep. So we have been a bit naughty and relied on kind of convenience foods, which probably haven't helped me feel much better. But when I have been able to, I've been making like hot chicken soup and things and vegetable soups and curries and things, just to try and kick all the kind of congestion in my head. But yeah, I mean, baby had it as well, so his sleeping wasn't very good, so I wasn't sleeping in the day, and then I wasn't really sleeping at night either because we've had to be getting up with him, and he's teething as well. So I really feel for the poor little dude. He's had such a bad time of it as well, with the cold and then teething, and I swear around 17-18 months they always get like a sleep regression as well, so I think he's been dealing with that too. And I think after going on holiday last week, I think he was a little bit unsettled as well anyway. So yeah, it's just been one long tiring week, and I'm still not actually better. I think I've still actually got a hell of a lot of congestion anyway. But we also had a bit of a scare the other evening. We ended up 3 o'clock in the morning having a bit of a run up to the hospital because it's quite embarrassing, really, probably a bit TMI as well, but never mind. I woke up to go to the loo well, it was about 3 o'clock. Woke up to go to the loo and I thought I'd wet the bed, which, you know, I mean, if any of you are mums and you've gone through the whole childbearing thing, you'll know that your pelvic floor is never the same again. So I was kind of sat there wondering what was going on, and I decided to ring up the hospital and let them know what was happening, and they just said, "Oh, come in for an assessment," because my son was early last time, they want to be extra careful with this time. So we went up there and had to have a kind of like an internal examination, which is always fun. So there I was like a frog on the bed having people check me out, and yeah, everything's fine, everything's absolutely fine. Lovely heartbeat, bit of a fidget bum apparently as well, because every time they were trying to get the heartbeat, he or she kept moving away, which was really funny. And yeah, so we were there until about 5 o'clock in the morning, which was great. So when we all got home, we managed to get a little bit more sleep, but we're just relieved that everything was okay, to be honest. It could have been much worse, but the long and the short of it is I basically just wet the bed, which is great. That's exactly what you want to have happen when you're 30 years old. You want to become incontinent. But the midwife assured me that it's just because I've had this cold, and apparently, you know, weakens all your muscles and you're prone to that anyway when you're pregnant, and I must have like been coughing in my sleep or something, and basically wet the bed. So yeah, so that was fun. It's so glamorous, this whole motherhood thing, and you know, if there's any men watching, you're so lucky that you don't have to go through this. So yeah, that was the highlight of the week. And next week's going to be really good fun, because we've got our 20-week scan, and well, I say fun, hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, I always get a bit scared about 20-week scans, because obviously they really go into the kind of ins and outs of what's happening with baby's organs and how things are developed, like, you know, because that's when any real problems show, really. So I'm quite excited, because we are going to find out what we're having, what flavour we're having, that's what I say. But at the same time, I'm thinking, please don't let there be anything wrong. So mixed feelings, but mostly excited about that. And what else do I have I got anything else? It's still breathless, as you can probably tell. That might just be the cold as well. I've been getting a little bit of movement, which is lovely. Like, it feels like a butterfly. Feels like a little butterfly in my tummy sometimes, which is really, really sweet. And it's like a little reminder that there's someone in there who's doing pretty good, even if they are making me wet myself. I'll forgive them. And I'm actually really chuffed. I feel huge. I know last week I said I'm actually huge and I feel huge, but actually I'm still in my jeans and my clothes that I've always been wearing. So I probably am not as big as I think I am. It's just because you get used to being a certain way, and then as soon as you start to have a bump, you do just feel like an elephant. So in hindsight, actually, it's not so bad, because I am just in my usual jeans, so it can't be that bad. And they're not actually getting uncomfortable yet as well. They're quite stretchy anyway, so I think I'm okay at the moment. But I'm starting to look into like maternity wear options and what I'm going to do for a winter coat, because do you know what, everything that I've seen, I know it's unavoidable because you're going to have a bump and everything, but I just feel like everything's very tent like, you know, it's like you're wearing an awning or something. I want to feel stylish, but I don't know if it's actually possible to feel stylish when you're pregnant. I'm going to get some new winter boots as well, because mine have just basically given up. They've retired, so I need to go and get some more winter boots. Like I say, my jeans are holding out, but yeah, I need a winter coat, and I just want to feel a bit more stylish. I feel like I know I'm not going to blame motherhood, because it's not really that. It's me. I've become a little bit relaxed in my personal style, as you can probably tell by the lovely grey standard mummy wear. And yeah, I want to feel a bit more stylish, so I'm going to try and look and see if I can balance being pregnant with being stylish. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, apart from that, I feel like I'm rambling. That's another symptom. I have been losing my train of thought so badly this week. It's ridiculous. Like starting sentences and just fizzling out, trying to remember one word that I'm trying to say and completely forgetting where I started off and what sentence I'm saying. I've been really forgetful. I've had to write everything down. I think that I've answered to text messages and then find out that I haven't. I feel like I've gone a little bit mad this week, but that's probably all hormones and sleep deprivation and being ill, to be honest. So I'm not going to give myself a hard time about it. But yeah, I have got to start to focus a little bit more. So I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to get off, and I will see you next week and I'll be doing a little reveal on what we're going to be having. So wish me luck, and I will speak to you next week. Bye!